गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णू गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरा गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः. Namaste friends. In this video I will talk about 16th chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. The 16th chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita deals with two kinds of qualities. One, Daivi Sampati, that is divine qualities, and the other is Asuri Sampati, that is demonic qualities. And that is why this chapter is called as Daivasura Sampad Vibhaga Yoga, that is the union through the knowledge of division of divine as well as demonic qualities, Daivi and Asuri Shaktis. And this division has been done by Sri Krishna so that we may be able to distinguish between these qualities and try to cultivate only divine qualities which are of sattvic nature and dear to the God. Now, first of all, Sri Krishna here enumerates divine qualities which are fearlessness, purity of heart, compassion, humility, charity, control of sense organs, sacrifice, self-study of scriptures, non-violence, truthfulness, freedom from anger, peacefulness, absence of greed, lack of restlessness, forgiveness, patience, absence of pride, modesty, absence of fault finding. These constitute the spiritual wealth, and the God-seeking person should try to get or obtain these qualities in their character. Now, in contrast to these are Asuri or demonic qualities, and Sri Krishna, while explaining these qualities, asks people to be of right understanding and avoid these qualities. The people having Asuri or demonic qualities cannot distinguish between right and wrong actions. They lack purity, truth, and right conduct. They are caught in the net of delusion, intoxicated by pride in wealth, egoistic. They perform sacrifices even for namesake. They do not accept that this world was created by God. They say that this world is produced by lust, and being driven by insatiable desires, they are always engaged in the fulfillment of bodily desires and are bound by hundreds of expectations and hopes till the time of death. The divine qualities lead us towards upliftment and God, and demonic qualities takes us to lower levels, that is hell. Actually speaking, heaven and hell are made by us. If we are in harmony with other beings and nature, then we are in heaven. And if harmony is missing, then it is hell. Here Sri Krishna again says that there are 3 doors to hell. It has been already explained in other chapters of Bhagavad Gita also, but here again Sri Krishna says that these 3, namely Kama, desire, Krodh, anger, and Lobh, greed. These 3 are doors of hell. Usually in this word, all the actions are performed due to some desire or other. And if desire is not fulfilled, then naturally anger arises, krodh. And if one desire or calm is satisfied, then hundreds of new desires arise, and that is greed, and we are then busy in fulfilling these desires. Therefore, Sri Krishna says that these three are these are negative forces, and they pull the consciousness towards nature and sense enslavement. Therefore, these three should be avoided, then there can be spiritual growth. Now here a natural question arises that the nature of man in this life is determined by the actions performed in previous births. And suppose if a person is born with demonic qualities, then what is the way out for him? Here Sri Krishna says, yes, there is a way out for them also. Because God has given free will to human beings only, and by exercise of that free will, with right determination and with the support of good actions, one can come out of these negative qualities. And in this respect, the instructions of Shastras, our scriptures, are also very important, and these should be followed. And when one makes self-effort, then the God's grace is also not far away. And with God's grace, he is led to the path of liberation. So there is hope for everyone. And there is no importance of creed or caste here, because God only sees bhav or thought of the seeker. As already has been said, that thought or bhav is very important. The thought is important because whatever action you do, it is the thought which makes it sattvic, rajasic or tamasic. And if you perform all your duties honestly, sincerely, and with happiness in all the circumstances, then it is a kind of worship only. As it has been said also, that work is worship. So such actions, when performed only for pleasing God, they are just like worship. Or if we are performing selfless actions for the good of society or for the good of needy and those old people who need our help, then also it is like a sacrifice or yajna. But if we perform these actions for the good of others with the desire of some fruit, or even for the sake of appreciation, then these actions also become binding. Therefore, it has been said again and again that you should have love and respect for everyone and do all those actions which are required to help needy and helpless people whenever and wherever it is possible. Thank you, friends, for being with me in this video, and hope to see you in the next.